In a world where health-conscious choices dominate our lifestyle, the ominous presence of cancer looms as a constant concern. While genetics and environmental factors play significant roles in cancer development, emerging research suggests that our dietary habits may be more influential than we ever imagined. Brace yourself as we delve into the dark realm of 15 cancer-causing foods proven to kill you. Foods that, when consumed recklessly, can potentially unleash havoc on your health. 1. Processed meats, a delicacy or a deadly choice? Starting our journey through the perilous list is processed meats. Bacon, hot dogs, and sausages, often hailed for their tantalizing taste, harbor harmful preservatives and additives. Nitrites and nitrates, commonly used to enhance flavor and color, have been linked to an increased risk of colorectal cancer. Swap these guilty pleasures for leaner, unprocessed alternatives to safeguard your well-being. 2. Sugary beverages, a sweet symphony of destruction. The sweet symphony of sugary beverages may enthrall your taste buds, but behind the scenes, it's orchestrating a potentially lethal performance. High fructose corn syrup, a common sweetener, has been associated with obesity and insulin resistance, both precursors to various cancers. Opt for water, herbal teas, or natural fruit juices to hydrate your body without jeopardizing your health. 3. Artificial sweeteners, the bitter reality. While marketed as a guilt-free alternative to sugar, artificial sweeteners have an unsettling dark side. Studies indicate that these sugar substitutes may disrupt the delicate balance of gut bacteria, potentially leading to metabolic dysfunction and an increased risk of cancer. Consider choosing natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup in moderation to satisfy your sweet tooth without compromising your health. 4. Trans fats, the silent assassins in your pantry. Found in many processed and packaged foods, trans fats have earned a notorious reputation for their role in cardiovascular diseases. However, their connection to cancer is equally alarming. Trans fats may promote inflammation and insulin resistance, fostering an environment conducive to cancer development. Scrutinize food labels diligently and eliminate trans fats from your diet to safeguard your cardiovascular and oncological well-being. 5. Charred and grilled meats, a seared threat. The tempting aroma of charred and grilled meats may be irresistible, but the high-temperature cooking methods employed in barbecuing can produce harmful chemicals such as heterocyclic amines, HCAs, and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, PAHs. These carcinogenic substances have been linked to an elevated risk of various cancers, particularly those affecting the digestive system. Moderate your consumption of grilled meats and explore alternative cooking methods to minimize your exposure to these cancer-causing compounds. 6. Genetically modified organisms, GMOs, unraveling the genetic web. The prevalence of genetically modified organisms, GMOs, in our food supply has sparked concerns about their potential health impacts. While the scientific community remains divided on the matter, some studies suggest a potential link between GMO consumption and adverse health effects, including an increased risk of cancer. Exercise caution by choosing organic, non-GMO options to mitigate potential risks associated with genetically modified foods. 7. Alcohol, the double-edged elixir. While moderate alcohol consumption is often touted for its cardiovascular benefits, excessive intake can have dire consequences for your health. Chronic alcohol consumption is a known risk factor for various cancers, including those affecting the liver, breast, and esophagus. Striking a balance is crucial. Limit your alcohol intake to safeguard your overall health and reduce your risk of developing alcohol-related cancers. 8. Canned foods, the hidden danger in your pantry. Canned foods, a convenient staple in many households, may harbor a hidden danger in the form of bisphenol A, BPA. This chemical, used in the lining of some canned goods, has been linked to hormonal imbalances and an increased risk of certain cancers. Opt for fresh or frozen alternatives whenever possible to minimize your exposure to BPA and prioritize your long-term health. 9. Refined sugars, the sweet saboteurs. Beyond their role in weight gain and metabolic disorders, refined sugars may also contribute to cancer development. High sugar diets can fuel inflammation, providing an environment conducive to the growth of cancer cells. Choose whole, unprocessed foods and limit your intake of refined sugars to protect your body from the insidious effects of excessive sugar consumption. 10. Artificial food additives, unmasking the culprits. The world of processed foods often conceals a myriad of artificial additives that may wreak havoc on your health. Synthetic colors, preservatives, and flavor enhancers have been associated with adverse health effects, including an increased risk of cancer. Adopt a whole food-based diet to minimize your exposure to these artificial culprits and prioritize your health in the long run. 11. Pesticide-laden produce, tainted harvest. Consuming fruits and vegetables is a cornerstone of a healthy diet, but the presence of pesticides in conventionally grown produce raises concerns. Pesticides have been linked to various health issues, including a potential increase in cancer risk. Choose organic produce whenever possible or thoroughly wash and peel conventionally grown fruits and vegetables to reduce pesticide exposure and safeguard your health. 12. Farmed salmon, swimming in a sea of controversy. Salmon, often hailed as a nutritious source of omega-3 fatty acids, may carry a hidden danger when sourced from fish farms. Farmed salmon may contain higher levels of contaminants, including polychlorinated biphenyls, PCBs, which have been associated with an increased risk of cancer. Opt for wild-caught salmon to enjoy the health benefits without compromising your well-being. 13. Microwave popcorn, a kernel of danger. Microwave popcorn, a popular snack for movie nights, may hide a kernel of danger within its convenient packaging. The lining of microwave popcorn bags often contains perfluorooctanoic acid, PFOA, a chemical linked to an elevated risk of kidney, bladder, and pancreatic cancers. Choose air-pop popcorn or make your own on the stovetop to savor this beloved snack without exposing yourself to unnecessary risks. 14. Red and processed meats, a double whammy? The connection between red and processed meats and cancer risk cannot be overstated. Both categories of meats have been classified as Group 1 carcinogens by the World Health Organization, WHO, indicating sufficient evidence of their role in cancer development. Limit your consumption of red and processed meats to reduce your risk of colorectal and other cancers, and explore plant-based protein alternatives for a healthier dietary choice. 15. Dairy products with hormones, the Milky Way to cancer. Dairy products, a dietary mainstay for many, may contain hormones administered to livestock for increased milk production. Hormones like recombinant bovine growth hormone, RBGH, have been associated with an elevated risk of certain cancers. Opt for organic, hormone-free dairy products to ensure that you're nourishing your body without exposing it to potential carcinogens. In the intricate tapestry of our daily lives, the choices we make about the foods we consume play a pivotal role in determining our long-term health outcomes. The revelations surrounding these 15 cancer-causing foods are not meant to instill fear, but rather to empower you with knowledge, enabling you to make informed decisions for a cancer-free future. Understanding that processed meats, sugary beverages, artificial sweeteners, and trans fats may be lurking in our diets allows us to take proactive steps toward healthier alternatives. Swapping these culprits for whole, unprocessed foods can create a foundation for robust health, reducing the risk of cancer and other chronic diseases. Moreover, acknowledging the potential dangers of charred and grilled meats, genetically modified organisms, GMOs, alcohol, and canned foods compels us to adopt a discerning approach to our dietary choices. By embracing organic produce, limiting alcohol intake, and opting for fresh over canned goods, we pave the way for a lifestyle that prioritizes our well-being. The intricacies of refined sugars, artificial additives, pesticide-laden produce, and farmed salmon underscore the importance of reading labels and choosing food sources wisely. A commitment to minimizing exposure to harmful substances translates into a tangible investment in our long-term health, reducing the likelihood of cancer-related challenges. Microwave popcorn, red and processed meats, and dairy products with added hormones serve as stark reminders that even seemingly innocuous foods can harbor hidden dangers. By embracing air-pop popcorn, exploring plant-based protein alternatives, and opting for hormone-free dairy options, we take affirmative steps toward creating a nourishing environment for our bodies. In this journey toward a cancer-free life, the role of education cannot be overstated. Arm yourself with knowledge about the potential risks associated with certain foods, and empower others in your community to make informed choices. By fostering a culture of health consciousness, we contribute not only to our individual well-being, but also to the collective resilience against the insidious threat of cancer. As you embark on this path, remember that moderation, variety, and balance are the keystones of a healthy lifestyle. Incorporate a colorful array of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins into your diet. Stay hydrated, engage in regular physical activity, and prioritize your mental well-being. Ultimately, the journey to a cancer-free life is a dynamic, evolving process. By weaving together the threads of knowledge, mindful choices, and proactive health measures, you can craft a resilient shield against the potential dangers posed by these cancer-causing foods. Embrace the power of prevention, for it is through informed decisions and a holistic approach to well-being that we pave the way for a future where cancer is but a distant shadow.